Now, here's your first alert weather forecast with meteorologist Henry Groff.
Well, we're looking at still a little bit of smoke still lingering around the Mid-Ohio Valley from those Canadian wildfires. Just looking behind me, it's not as much as we had from last week, and as we start to move into tonight and tomorrow, that smoke is expected to move out. And the good news is, well, there's really not going to be that much even towards the surface at the moment. So our air quality really not being affected by the Canadian wildfire smoke going into this afternoon. Right now, still sitting at that moderate category, but it's not expected to get any worse because as we look at the next 24 hours, we have some clean air starting to move in from the south. So big improvements ahead for us as we move into your Friday. And then we're looking at that chance of rain moving into the weekend. So we're going to be seeing this next system start to make its way towards the Mid-Ohio Valley. Mainly this stationary boundary. It's not moving around that much, but by the time we get into your Saturday, rain chances will start to increase as we look at some scattered thunderstorm activity start to push its way through. So still try to get outside today, but it is going to be quite hot for us as we get into those upper 80s and then moving into Friday down into the mid 80s. But yes, there is still that chance for a stray shower or two, but Friday, definitely enjoy the end of the week. It is going to be wonderful for us before that chance of rain returns. But as we look at futurecast, similar to what we had last Friday, that's kind of going to be what we're going to see for your Saturday. So looking at tomorrow, looking at mainly mostly cloudy skies, so that chance of a stray shower or two in the afternoon, but overall most of us should be dry. Then shower and thunderstorm activity starts to come through late Friday night and into early Saturday morning. But then we do have plenty of rain towards the north. That's going to be along that boundary that's going to be setting up north of us. But if it dips down a little bit further south than expected, then that really does increase our rain chances for Saturday. But overall, it does look like activity for us is going to be hit or miss throughout Saturday afternoon, and then still sticking around into your Sunday. So with that, we're going to be looking at rounds of rain with some spots trying to pick up over an inch of rain as we get into the start of next week. So we're going to be looking at that chance for some isolated high water issues as even we continue to look at more on and off showers and storms throughout much of next week. So get ready for a stormy next several days after we've been dealing with some nice quiet weather over the past few days here in the Mid-Ohio Valley. But looking at this afternoon, we're going to see an increase in cloud cover. Even by 6 o'clock, we'll be up to around 86 degrees. It'll be on the mild side tonight, but at least quiet, down to around 65 degrees. And then for tomorrow, we'll only be into the mid 80s. Nice and comfortable, but still that chance for a stray shower or two. But then our 7-day forecast has a good stretch of stormy weather ahead for us, including much of next week. But to be honest, I'd rather take the storms during the week than for the weekend. So we really need to get all of this stormy weather out of the way. But here it is. So if you're able to get outside, enjoy the sunny weather. Friday, at least most of us will be on the dry side, Emma Grace.
Yeah, no, we can only hope that next weekend will be on the dry side.
Crossing our fingers here.
Crossing our fingers, knocking on wood, whatever other wishes you can make,
but
please make them.
But to be honest, at least for those who have a garden outside, it's been helpful. I really haven't been needing to water the Daybreak Garden that much over the past several days.
That is true. But
so always positives, but we do need at least one weekend without any thunderstorms.
That's the dream. And coming up after the break, an air